Children, today I am going to teach you this lesson number 2 of class 9 English literature book Beehive. This chapter is divided into two parts. Today we will be doing part 1. And the title of part 1 is Evelyn Glennie listens to sound without hearing it. The title itself is very interesting. You all might wonder, how can a person listen to sound without hearing it? So this is all we will discover in this chapter when we will read it. That how Evelyn Glennie listens to sound without hearing it. So before starting the chapter, let us discuss the difficult word meanings. Jostle. Jostle here means push roughly. Prestigious, having high status. Daunting, frightening. Profoundly, completely. Deteriorated, became worse. Pursue, follow. Percussionist, a player of musical instrument. Intriguing, fascinating and curious. Hectic, very busy. And flawlessly means without a fault. So before starting the story, let us discuss the title of the story. Evelyn Glennie listens to sound without hearing it. So how she listens to sound without hearing it? She feels the music through her all body parts. So in this regard, someone has said about Evelyn, God may have taken her hearing but given her back something extraordinary. What we hear, she feels far more deeply than any one of us, and that is why she performs music so well. So she is a well-known multi-percussionist and she plays many percussion instruments like xylophone and drums, etc. So this story is about a Scottish girl whose name is Evelyn Glennie, and she was very fond of music. She lost her hearing power at a very young age. So when the story starts, Evelyn Glennie was sitting at a railway platform and she was going to the Royal Academy of London. So she was very nervous and as well as excited also. So why she was nervous? Because it was her first chance to go all alone, and moreover she was a deaf girl, she could not hear. So when the train came at the platform, she felt the vibrations of the train and she was very excited also. So why she was excited? Because she has got the admission in the Royal Academy of Music in London. Now Evelyn was from Scotland. Now Scotland is a country in Europe and it has many farms and countryside. She was from a country, from a village, while London is very fast. London is urban area. So she was nervous as well as excited. So what type of people she will meet there, whether they will be able to understand her or not. So there were so many questions in her mind. So it let us then after that flashback of the story is described in the chapter, and we are told how she became deaf. So when she was 8 years old, at that time, Evelyn's mother noticed that Evelyn was not like a normal child, and by the 11 years she was completely deaf due to nerve damage. So in the beginning, Evelyn managed to hide her deafness from her friends and relatives as well as from her teachers. But by the time she was 11 years old, she was completely deaf. And when her parents took her to the specialist, he advised them that they should admit Evelyn to a special school, a school meant for deaf children. So when Evelyn came to know of her disability, her world was totally shattered. But Evelyn was a very courageous girl. She did not give up hope and never looked back. So she decided that she is not going to lead a physically disabled child's life. She was determined to lead a normal life and pursue her interest in music. So once she saw a girl playing xylophone and decided to play it. So most of the teachers discouraged her, but percussionist Ron Forbes encouraged her. So in the school, most of her friends and teachers, they discouraged her, but percussionist Ron Forbes encouraged her. He made her learn music by making her feel different notes in her body. And how he made her learn music? He used to play two different drums in front of Evelyn, and he used to tell her to feel the music. So Evelyn felt that when Ron Forbes played the bigger drum, she felt the vibrations in the upper part of her body, and when he played the drum at a lower note, she felt the vibration in the lower part of her. So in this way, with the help of Ron Forbes and her determination and hard work, she managed to achieve her goal. She became a multi-percussionist and she started playing xylophone, drums and other percussion instruments. And after becoming successful in the field of music, she traveled to the United Kingdom with a youth orchestra. By the time she was 16, and she had decided to make music her life. Then she auditioned for the Royal Academy of Music. So what is here audition means? Children, like you appear for exam if you want to get admission in a school or college. So in the same way, those children who are interested to pursue music, they have to give audition to get admission in a music academy. So she auditioned for the Royal Academy of Music and scored one of the highest marks in the history of academy. So Evelyn scored the highest marks. No one had scored the marks as Evelyn had scored. So she gradually left orchestral work and started giving solo performances. So when Evelyn, through her sheer determination and hard work, became successful in playing the different instruments and she gained confidence, then she started giving solo performances. At the end of her 3 years course, she had received most of the top awards. She explains that music flows through every part of her body. It tingles in the skin, her cheekbones, and when she plays the xylophone, she can sense the sound passing up the stick into her finger. Her her sense of feeling the instrument is so strong that she could feel the notes, the sound passing up the stick into her finger. By learning against the drum, she can feel the resonances flowing into her body. And when the drums are beaten, she can feel the sounds flowing into her body. And when she performs on the stages, she prefers to perform on the wooden platform so that she could feel the vibration. And she removes her shoes also. Through her bare feet, she feels the vibration. So, Evelyn is a perfect example that disability cannot stop a person to achieve if she is determined and works hard towards it. She earned many awards. She had given enormous pleasure to millions. She is an inspiration to many physically disabled people. So Evelyn is a source of inspiration. She gives concerts in the hospitals and prisons. She inspires the youth. She inspires the physically disabled people that if she can do, other peoples can also do. So she is an inspiration for the young generation. So this is all the chapter is about. This is a very inspirational story, and you will also get inspired by the life story of Evelyn Glennie. So in the next part, I will discuss the question answers of this part with you. Till then, goodbye and take care.